Ever wonder if that comfortable, cozy feeling in your relationship might actually be a problem? It sounds strange, right? We all want to feel safe and secure with our partner. But what if that very security, that comfortable routine, is secretly dimming the passionate spark you once shared? It's a fascinating and sometimes uncomfortable truth about how relationships evolve. Today, we're diving deep into the psychology behind passion and comfort, and you might be surprised by what we uncover. Remember the early days of your relationship? The excitement, the butterflies in your stomach, the undeniable passion. Does your relationship still feel that way? Or has comfort quietly taken its place? Think about it. The thrill of the unknown, the late-night talks, the spontaneous adventures. Has that been replaced by predictable evenings on the couch, watching the same shows? If you're feeling like the fire has turned into a gentle simmer, and you're curious whether security can inadvertently stifle connection, then you are in the right place. This isn't about blaming anyone. It's about understanding the natural progression of love and learning how to keep the flame alive. Here's a bold idea. What if the very thing we seek in love, comfort, is actually the enemy of passion? It sounds completely counterintuitive. After all, isn't a comfortable, stable relationship the ultimate goal? But for many couples, that sense of security can paradoxically dampen the intensity that once defined their connection. It's a compelling dynamic, and we're going to unpack it piece by piece. Is your comfort zone holding your passion hostage? Let's find out together. We've all heard of the honeymoon phase. It's that magical period where everything is new, exciting, and filled with an almost electric energy. But what happens when it's over? In established relationships, routine naturally starts to replace novelty. The subtle shift can be hard to notice at first. Spontaneous weekend trips turn into running errands together. Deep, soul-searching conversations become discussions about bills and what to have for dinner. We begin to prioritize tranquility over thrill, predictability over spontaneity. And while there's nothing inherently wrong with this, the danger lies in making this trade-off without even realizing it. We might be sacrificing the very things that made us fall in love in the first place, all in the name of a comfortable, easy life. This can lead to what I call the illusion of stagnation. It's a common pitfall to confuse a deep, comfortable connection with boredom. You know your partner inside and out, their habits, their quirks, their favorite foods. That deep familiarity is a beautiful thing, but it can sometimes feel like you've reached a plateau. This is where a huge myth comes in. The idea that comfort automatically means a lack of growth or excitement. That's simply not true. It's crucial to recognize the difference between a temporary lull, which every long-term relationship experiences, and a fundamental loss of spark. One is a natural rhythm. The other is a sign that something needs to change. Mistaking one for the other can cause unnecessary anxiety and even lead you to question a perfectly healthy relationship. So, how do you tell the difference? It often comes down to the underlying feeling. Is it a peaceful sense of contentment or a nagging feeling of emptiness and disconnection? If you feel like your relationship has fallen into a state of inertia, the good news is you can absolutely reignite the flame, but it requires intentionality. Passion doesn't just happen on its own after the initial phase. You have to actively cultivate it. This is about choosing proactive strategies over passive acceptance. It doesn't have to be grand, expensive gestures. It's about injecting novelty back into your comfortable dynamic. Think about the power of shared experiences. When was the last time you tried something new together? A cooking class, a hiking trail you've never explored, even just visiting a different part of your own city. Stepping outside your shared comfort zone as a couple forces you to see each other in a new light. It creates new memories and reminds you that you are two individuals on an adventure together, not just two people sharing a living space. These small, consistent efforts can create significant, positive changes over time, bringing back that sense of discovery and excitement. But here's the other side of the coin, and it's just as important. Comfort isn't the enemy. In fact, true security can be the foundation for an even deeper, more resilient passion. Think about it. When you feel truly safe with someone, when you know you are accepted for who you are, flaws and all, that frees you up to be completely vulnerable. And vulnerability is the soil where true intimacy grows. This is the difference between lazy comfort and a supportive, enriching safe space. Lazy comfort is about avoiding conflict, avoiding effort, avoiding new experiences. An enriching safe space, however, is a launch pad. It's the security of knowing you have a soft place to land that gives you the courage to take risks, both as individuals and as a couple. When you leverage that deep trust and understanding, you can explore new facets of your connection, share your deepest fears and wildest dreams, and build a passion that is far more profound than the initial thrill of infatuation. This leads us to a crucial realization. Passion evolves. It changes. It matures. The wild, all-consuming fire of a new romance isn't meant to last forever in that exact form. And that's okay. It doesn't mean it dies. It means it transforms. The passion of a 10-year relationship looks very different from the passion of a 10-week relationship. It might be quieter, more integrated into the everyday. It's in the inside jokes, the knowing glances across a crowded room, the unwavering support during tough times, and the shared history you've built together. It's about embracing a more nuanced, enduring form of love that transcends that initial chemical rush. This mature passion is built on a foundation of shared values, mutual respect, and a deep, abiding friendship. So, what's the ultimate goal? It's not about choosing between comfort and passion. It's about finding the perfect balance, creating a dynamic where growth can happen within a framework of profound comfort. It's about building a relationship that is both your safe harbor and your greatest adventure. You can have the cozy movie nights and the spontaneous road trips. You can have the comfortable silence and the passionate debates. It requires communication, effort, and a willingness to never stop learning about each other. It's about making a conscious choice every day to nurture both the security that holds you together and the spark that keeps you alive. True, lasting love isn't static. It's a living, breathing thing that needs both roots and wings to thrive. Thank you so much for watching and exploring this complex topic with me. If this resonated with you, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. How do you and your partner balance comfort and passion? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the psychology of our relationships. See you in the next one.